Hello everyone, my name is Rafal and I would like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. So today I just want to do a quick video and talk about something which recently caught my attention. I've been receiving quite a bit of messages from you guys, and one of those things which is repeating itself all the time is the fact that you're telling me that you've got all the gear, you've got all the lighting. Seems like everything you guys figured it out, but for some reason you guys have a really hard time to get those perfect shots. And I want to talk about it a little bit and explore this a little bit more. I want to share with you guys my process, how I approach this, and how I actually just get to those final images. And I deeply believe I didn't talk about it, or I talk quite a bit here and there, but not to that scale. So let's jump into this and let's discuss this step by step. So before we jump into this entire process, I just want to say that I'm not going to be talking about the gear, I'm not going to be talking about the lighting. Let's assume we have all those things figured out. We know how to shoot it, we know how to do it, and what next? So let me start with saying that we have to have some kind of plan of attack, how we're gonna approach our sessions. And I've noticed that a lot of you guys, they just shoot and it seems like there's no kind of plan behind it. So one of those things what I do, I have, I would say, timeline for the shoot and what exactly I'm gonna do. So let me start with, I don't limit my clients or my shoot with the time. On average, I'm trying to shoot between 1 hour to 2 hours, and depends on the client, depends on the shoot, depends on what I'm trying to achieve and what kind of images I'm trying to get from that particular shoot. Whenever you start limiting yourself with time, I think this is something which is, it puts some kind of pressure on you, and I find it's not comfortable for you and also for your client. There's different people, we work with different type of clients. Some of them, they can just be at the front of the camera and, you know, get the shots right away. Some of them, they need a little bit more time, and we need to somehow incorporate this whole thing into this entire process. So usually the way it goes at the beginning, the clients, they're getting very nervous, they don't know what to do, they needed time to warm up, they need a little bit of, I would say, time to open up, and basically after a while they started kind of, you know, performing, and then we start getting the shots what we are looking for. On average, I just want to also be honest with you, I'm shooting between 300 to about 500 images, so it's a lot. If you think that you can get those shots within 10 minutes and you can get, I don't know, 20 to 100 images, I can assure you, you're gonna have a hard time to get those perfect shots. Those things needs time, needs a little bit of effort, and we need to just work, and we need to kind of get where we want to get. And this is also applied to us, and also applies to our subject and to our clients, because at the beginning we are learning as a photographers what we can pull it off from our clients and from our subject, and the same applies to the person who is at the front of the camera. They also need a time to learn all those things which we're expecting them to do. So this is the first thing what I would say, suggest, try to expand your photo shoots a little bit and play with them a little bit more. Also, if you planning to do different setups, you're planning to do different lighting, do them. Don't just get stuck with one lighting setup and then just kind of go for entire photo shoot. Play with everything what you can do and what you can possibly written down what is the plan for the shoot. And one of those things what I've heard recently from one of those top photographers, and I think this is really interesting and this is what really stuck to my head, is how to get perfect shots. It's basically doing a lot of bad shots, and this is actually so accurate that we have to do a lot of bad images to get those good ones. And this is something which is kind of my mantra for many years now, and I'm just trying to get as much as possible throughout those photo shoots. So I have variety of different lighting, I have variety of different poses, different face expressions, and in all those bad images which I've created, there are some images which started kind of popping up as those ones which are candidate for being a good shot. So let me jump into my bridge and then I'll show you a little bit how this whole thing works. So whenever I finish my photo shoot, this whole thing is done and I'm just going through those images. So the first step is general selection. So I go through all those images which I've shot and I just deleted all the bad ones. Everything which is completely waste, I deleted. So I'm trying to just create some kind of essence from the photo shoot. So this is something which is extremely important. I don't know if you guys do that. I know a lot of photographers, they shoot and they try to kind of scroll through all of those images and pick something which they like. I have a little bit of different process. I have to see individually each shot and judge it and then either keep it or I throw it out and I completely delete it. The next thing is top selection. So based on all those images which I've selected from the first step when I did this general selections, then I'm just picking those top images. And then usually the way it goes, I just mark them with stars. So the ones which I really like, just marked. And then let's say I have 40 top images from my session. Then from that point, I'm picking my top 3 images which they're gonna go through retouching process. So as you guys probably noticed, through all those 500 images, we selected about 100, and then from 100 we went to 40, and then from 40 we went to 3. So this is the process which I'm going through every time whenever I shoot my headshot session. So that gives you much, I would say, better control over what is the top images. You can analyze them, you just look at them, you can really see what is right, what is wrong. And also the final thing and final thought is whenever some of those images kind of pop up which you extremely like, those ones which are your favorites, try to analyze them a little bit and ask yourself what you like about them, what is so cool that you really like those images. Is the lighting, is the posing, is the face expression, what's there that really caught your attention? And then try to, I would say, repeat that on the next photo shoot. So that's how I approach this whole thing, and this is how I actually just pick those final images. As you guys probably notice, this is quite a bit of a process, so it's not like I'm just downloading all those images and then picking the one which I like and this is it. I actually try to spend a little bit more time with those shots and look at them and digest them and analyze them and find what is good or what is bad about them. So I hope that will be helpful. I hope this video gives you a little bit of clearance and maybe you guys can take some of those things and apply to your sessions and to your workflow. Please let me know if you guys have any different approach to make this work and how you guys selecting those perfect and those final images. I would like to hear maybe there's something which would be helpful from my stuff. I would definitely love to hear your feedback. So that's pretty much, I think, concludes what I was trying to share with you. I hope that was interesting, and yeah, I will be looking forward to hear any of your feedback, and if you guys would like to add anything what I just have said, I would love to hear anything what you guys have to say. So thank you for watching. I hope that was interesting. Stay tuned and I'll chat with you guys very soon. Bye bye.